I'm Maurício Somenzari. I'm 25 years old. I'm working as a fashion designer in Brazil.
Eu sou a Mônica, tenho 23 anos e sou fotógrafa no Brasil.
She's Mônica. She's 23 years old and she's a photographer.
Okay, cool. Hey, nice to meet you. So, how did you guys meet?
She's my sister.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think it was 1 year, 25 years ago.
Okay. So, how long have you been doing the cosplay?
It's been 10 years for me and 9 years for her.
Okay. So, so is there any costume that you are the most proud of in the past? What is it?
Qual é a sua roupa que você mais se orgulha de ter feito, que você mais gostou?
Bom, a roupa que eu mais gosto, uma das, é a Noir, de Warriors Orochi, que eu vou usar na parada cosplay.
This is gonna wear at Cosplay Parade. It's Noir from Dynasty Warriors Orochi.
Okay.
And for me, I think it must be Rochelle from Angel Sanctuary.
Okay.
That was the costume we brought to Japan and we won the championship.
Oh yeah.
It was a dream to do the
Actually, that's the. So how many times have you tried the World Cosplay Summit?
But the first time in Brazil it was in 2006 and we was the first team to represent our country in Japan. And after that we tried in 2007 as Trinity Blood. It was Kain Night Lord, Enable Night Lord, also Seth Night Lord, and Elite. There was changing costumes. In 2009 we tried as Le Chevalier d'Eon, and then Final Fantasy X, Shiva and Seymour Guado. And 2010 we tried as Simai and Noir from Dynasty Warriors, and this year are both Fear and Ultima from Final Fantasy XII.
So you've been trying
every single year. We really want to come back.
But finally you made it. So
once again.
This year again. But why did you push it so hard to? Why made you come back?
Porque a gente volta, porque a gente tenta sempre. I think for me, and then since her, I really love to be on stage. It's really pleasuring for me. I like to produce the whole situation, the sound, the effects, to think about what's going to surprise the audience. And I love to make the costumes and think how a costume will be better on stage. I like to think. As a fashion designer, I work with costumes, but to work for costumes, to be on stage, it's a completely different thing. I just can't do it with the cosplay.
Cool.
And for her, o que faz a gente correr tanto atrás do processo? Por que a gente gosta tanto de participar?
Porque é totalmente diferente das outras competições. É uma competição que vale a pena você tentar.
She said it's a totally different competition that we have in Brazil.
Principalmente
It really worth to try. That is really.
O prêmio, além de a gente tentar aqui, já tá aqui no Japão.
The real prize for the World Cosplay Summit is to be in Japan, not to be the champion, but to be in Japan. It's a great opportunity.
Good. So is the costume the same between the preliminary and the final?
Yes, we're really happy with the skit. We work really hard, and we don't think that we need to change. We had a little time, like 2 weeks, between the final round in Brazil and final round in Japan. And I think let's just improve what was good enough to win in Brazil, because Brazil is really, really hard. It is really big competition.
Okay.
And if it worked there, perhaps it can work here.
Yeah, I mean, last year's I was here last week, and it was awesome. Last year's team was awesome.
Yes,
I was so surprised too. The CISO one. I was surprised with the CISO one. So how much work did you put into the costume, like sewing, performance itself, or?
For this costume?
Yeah.
Quanto tempo a gente demorou para fazer esses cosplays? We had so short time to work
2 weeks, yeah.
for both Fear and Ultima, because we wasn't even taking part this year because I'm graduating myself and she's graduating at the university, and we had so little time. And in Brazil we must literally run for the place in the final round. There's 9 conventions all along the year, all around the country, and we had to find one that was 6 hours from our city, and we had to travel, and we had like 2 weeks to do the first version of the costumes, and then we made it to the final round in Brazil, and we had more 2 weeks. It was like 1 month.
So which one did you put the most emphasis on? Sewing or making the costume itself, or performance, or?
o que a gente se a gente se empenhou mais em costurar. The swim part was really easy for me. It was my costume is really simple, but her costume has an armor, has a castle, has 6 wings, and we had to do the wings to open and the makeup. Her costume is really hard for us. It was very hard, and I think it was her costume.
Yeah. So what do you want audience to feel during your performance for the final?
Fear.
Okay.
Because it's like she's a monster, and when she screams, everybody says, "Oh no, it was so creepy!" And that's what we really. She's screaming, and I'm shooting her and running for my life, and we want to do also to try it a little bit.
Cool. So, what is your advice to the people who wants to get into the World Cosplay Summit competition?
O que você diria para os cosplayers que querem tentar o da licença?
Que tentem, porque vale a pena. O processo de cada país é bem diferente, mas quando você consegue, você vê que valeu a pena você correr, viajar e tentar seletiva.
She said that it's really worth it to try. We don't know how it's in each country, but if you need to run for your place here, it's really work and it's worth it to not sleep at night, to keep doing and doing everything. And I think my advice would be like this, and don't get too competitive. It's still a hobby. We're here in Japan, but it's still a hobby. Don't just waste your jobs for it. Oh, please.
Okay. So, what do you think about the World Cosplay Summit community? Like meeting, by joining World Cosplay Summit, you can meet the people from all over the world.
Yes, it's really exciting. How in the world I would have the chance to meet people from Thailand or Spain or Deutschland at the same place? It's really, really interesting. It's awesome. It would take like 27 hours to come here, but let's go.
So this is your second time coming to Japan?
Yes, that's the third time. The second as representatives from Brazil. In 2008, we had the chance to return because when we won in 2006, we had tickets to return to Japan, and 2008.
Cool. So, what is your impression so far about Japan?
O que você acha do Japão até agora?
Oh, it's cool.
Japan is cool.
It's cool.
So, last question actually. What is like? I know it's a short answer. I know it's kind of hard to answer, but what is like the cosplay community in Brazil?
Como é a comunidade de cosplay no Brasil? In Brazil, it's a really increasing group. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger by each passing year, and there's a lot of new faces coming with full strength, and I think we're really proud of our community because I don't know, there's so much quality, and I think it's increasing. We are proud of it.